Good evening. Video is for Saturday, the 12th of July, and it's recorded right now in the middle of the night. I want to send condolences to Brooke. She lost her father. He lost the battle with his illness, and Brooke is the lady who is writing always those timestamps. Thank you so much for your dedication to this channel, but our prayers are with you. And if someone would like to participate in half-an-hour reading donated by wonderful people, Janet and Tomburg, please write your comments under this video. Monday, when I will be with Cheryl, I will announce the person who will get that. And Daniel Lee, please call Daniel Lee 7149. Please send me your email with your phone number. You are granted as well a reading donated by Janet. Gilmore, I will be answering questions of people from the comment section, and as an answer I see pictures, so then I have to figure out what those pictures mean to me. Sometimes they might mean completely different than to other people. So Gilmore, 4 times 8, do you think that someone will leak up stain list? I have to make changes when I'm saying sometimes things. I see a mailman coming with the letter. I think the message will be delivered. The letter will be delivered. The leak will be delivered. So eventually, yes, I think that will happen. And today was a battle in the White House. Don was not in White House because he went with Melania to Texas. Melania was wearing similar jacket like the one with the sign, "I don't care, do you?" So I thought, why would she do the same? Why would she put the same jacket? She is always making statement with her fashion, so it's not up to me to criticize her, but I think she was forced to go to Texas. It was not on her list. But today the big battle was in the White House before DOJ Bondi and Dan Bambino, I will be calling, and his FBI director. He is upset about the 1 minute missing recording from the prison. He doesn't want to be involved in some kind of camouflage, so he is fighting for his dignity, for his status, for his future. And DOJ is telling him what to do, and he didn't show up today. Oh, so it was not today, it was yesterday, because today he didn't show up to work. He is threatening that he will quit because she said there is no client list. When he gave her client list, why don't she have them? It was on her desk. Did someone steal that, or it evaporated? I would pull 3 cards to know more. She just wants to do what is safe for her, to please Don. She thinks, okay, I'm doing great job, and she's fighting for her life. Of course, she knows if she will say something against Don, But mega people are so upset with that. They are not adding 2 and 2 that Don is the one who is on the list. He was one of those big friends of Stein. I had the vision out of blue that Don had some clog in his leg, and it was going to his heart. He didn't hold anyone, and he got heart attack or stroke. So I will pull 3 cards to see if that's anything that it's even possible. Something like a magic will show up. You will have to slow down. Crying over someone. He might have some big problem with his health. I don't know when, but that's what I saw. Guy went to a bar. You know, I like to have this channel for spiritual and entertainment. So for entertainment, I'm trying to always say a joke. So guy was going to the bar and asking barman, give me a drink. Barman is bringing him a drink. After a while, guy is looking in his pocket and checking. Okay, another drink, and another, and another. And this happens so many times. So eventually the barman, one night he asked him, why are you asking for a drink and then you are looking in your pocket? Oh, in the pocket I have a picture of my wife. After a while, she is so beautiful and I'm feeling like going home. So this is covered. At V1-Hope, will the next governor of California be as strong as Newsom, the Governor Newsom, and protect California? In 1926, Governor Newsom is not going to fight for the next time to be a governor. He probably wants to be a president, so he is not fighting for that. And I saw a nice Swiss watch. My husband is so proud of one. It's moving slowly. It's because regular watches or clocks are going in that pose. Up, up, up. The Swiss watches are moving so slowly, so evenly. There is no sharp movement. So it looks like he will be going forward with no bumps, and he will be someone reliable. Swiss watches are famous for being reliable and classy. So we will see, and I will pull 3 cards. Who will be the new 2026 new governor of California? People love him or her, him, for his good values, solid good values, and he will be walking on the eggshells. He will be more cautious, so maybe not as fighter as Newsom, but we will see. I believe he will be popular because everyone wants to have a Swiss watch. Well, now we have those watches that are more. We don't see them, they are just changing the numbers. Alexis ZF3UL. Will Trump nominate Aileen Cannon to be in Supreme Court? Will she be confirmed by the Senate to the Supreme Court? Cannon was the Florida judge who was ruling on the classified documents that Trump took with him and hid in Mar-a-Lago. I see her dancing with other two ladies. Symbol of three is cheating, but two other ladies that he don't know yet who he will put. He might want to put two other ladies with her. Yes, she loves him so much. They are good partners, and she's waiting for that. He is waiting for the opening, so maybe after the second semester, like 2026, he will lose Congress and Senate, and he might not be able to nominate her. Do you think that the loyalty by Supreme Court POTUS to Don will change? And eventually they will break up. I'm seeing a girl collapsing when her boyfriend is telling her, I have to break up with you. So the same thing will happen with so many other his good friends. If he will be losing, they will be breaking up with him. Beginning of new adventure. The law will be more related to the law than right now. And it's all about money. But I think she will be a very much about she wants to be in Supreme Court. If Judge Thomas will get out of the Supreme Court before, she will get that position. If he will leave now, yes, for sure. But later on, I'm not so sure. And Judge Thomas doesn't want to leave. Maybe Alito as well. So we will be watching and hoping that they will be stubborn. I don't want to leave. Okay. How long will that lawless law department be in power? Trump is choosing people who are loyalists but not suitable for the job. As long as the spoiled kid is allowed to break everything and no one is even snapping him on his fingers. And Don is doing that. He is like elephant in the China's shop. So eventually, yes, he will be losing, but not too early. People will rebel. People will stand up, and then he will be losing. So far, he feels that everyone is loving him. Then he will be lost. He wouldn't know which direction to go. He will feel very vulnerable, very undecided. And he might go for some vacation after if he will have a stroke or heart attack, then he might be. But I'm under influence what I saw in the vision that he had some clog in his leg. Oldie Wind Walker. A lot of lives in Texas may have been preserved curious if all those preventable deaths will be a part of Trump's life review. And I'm seeing someone shooting arrow at Don Don. Yes, he will be shot. Even if he's on the other side, he will have to pay some penalty. So it's not that he wouldn't be without judgment. He will have to. And there is so many other things that he is destroying people's lives. So not everything will be added. Yet the law will reach him on the other side, the Queen of Swords. And that will be a surprise for him, because he never thought that he can be judged by anyone. He is feeling like a king. Beverly Perkins, what role will Jack Smith play in Don Don's downfall? And I saw him coming to the Congress, and maybe that's not the Congress, maybe that's the court, international court, but similar situation. People are sitting around and he's bringing a suitcase full of goodies, souvenirs, and he was doing investigation before in Florida especially, and he has so many things on chips. So he took them to Europe when he was leaving USA. How that will go. Will Don Don be charged by international court for his crimes? Oh, not yet. He will be still able to juggle and play games. So we have to wait until it will be a time for that. Not right now. So he might not be facing them. I don't know. Cards are first time. Usually the cards are with me on the same page, but it doesn't look that Jack Smith will be acting, and we know that he is not doing anything right now. Sabina Francois F66 or BB, is the military going to continue being in LA creating more drama? Yes, it will be like being in the bad marriage. Woman is abused by her drunk husband and she's protecting her kids, but she can't leave and she's stuck. She's crying, she's vulnerable, and that's what he is doing. So he will be doing this for a while. From outside, the doctor will stop, okay. And then everyone will be happy ever after. So that's today with that, when I saw him with that clog in his leg and pain, like cramp, that's, I don't wish anyone. No, I'm not even able to wish someone something like that, but it's possible. Valhalla's spirit by Valhalla's spirit. Will the federal government support New Mexico as they are supporting Texas? And I saw lonely person in the little island. No people there. The ship is far, far away. And he is screaming. No one is hearing him because the ship is too far away. New Mexico is not as wealthy as Texas, and I'm not seeing the same attendance. I'm not seeing that they will have this, even not the same coverage on newses. So I'm from Canada, Alberta, Red Deer. And and I'm watching CNN and MSC, and once in a while I am forcing myself to know what Fox News is saying. But I didn't see anything about New Mexico to the point that about Texas they are all the time talking, and Trump was there today, so we know exactly how the situation is going on. Nearly 300 people probably vanished, and I'm not saying because they are still, now it's recovery because it's so long. It was a week ago, and FEMA came very late. Not that much help at the beginning. 3 days, it makes a big difference. No, Trump is not admitting that. It was Mother Nature. Yes, Mother Nature, but FEMA was needed. He is protecting his own security. The judgment will come. People will be judging. And him and Christy Noem are in partnership responsible very much for that, because they cut too many positions about warning. Warning is not that expensive, but the damage to losing a child is the worst thing that parents can experience, a family. Excuse me. Tina Lanover. Violetta, do you see anything on about those two Nova Scotia children, Lily and Jack? That's a few months old story. Will they ever be found? I see a psychic, hoping, and symbol of gazing. My grandfather was gazing for whales to find the water. He checked me once, and my cousin, and I had the gift, he said, and my cousin was very upset that she doesn't have that gift. But you have 2 rods, and then Cheryl gave me that actually for Christmas. So those rods will cross when there is a water under the ground. And I saw this in a well. I don't know if it's water well or from oil or from some digging, was not used for many years, and someone dropped the bodies there. But I will put 3 cards to see. That's the reason I'm seeing psychic, because that is considered as psychic abilities when people are doing that. My grandfather never was calling himself a psychic. No. He was considered to be a wise guy. When he was in Auschwitz, he was always giving advices to his friends, and in the village people were coming to him and asking for advice. So I believe he was a psychic, but no, we can't say that. He never called himself a psychic. Yeah, so many people are worried about those kids crying. Some chance will happen, something unexpected, like roulette. And yes, look at that. It's like dropping someone from higher elevation to lower. So that's the reason it's so hard to find them. And it's expensive to check all the wells. There is so many in Nova Scotia. In Alberta, we have so many holes in the ground as well, like that. Roxanne, is the next president an independent, Democrat, or Republican? Musketeer, you know who that is, Bubblehead otherwise, is already saying he will form an independent party. He will use as well AI, and that will make a huge damage for both parties. So who knows? I don't think his candidate will be the popular, but if someone extra will show up, young, bright, vibrant, strong man, because first it will be a lady and then he will take that over and he will be a president. So in 3.5 years, we will see someone completely unknown yet, to not expected to be the president. And I'm always seeing him with the beard. Yeah, he doesn't even know that he is going to. He didn't make a decision yet. I think Ocasio-Cortez is thinking about that, but there will be some problems, some money-related problems. Eventually, when there will be riots, people will start really looking for the hero, and I said from those riots, the hero will be rising. Marta is asking, is Panama a good place to go if things get worse in USA? Is it affordable? It's probably more affordable than USA, and you can, if you can afford offshore property there, that will be great. Language will be a problem. Moving to a new country is never easy. You are leaving everything behind you. You feel a stranger in new place, and not everyone will welcome the new person. I've been in those shoes 2 times, once in England for 4.5 years and in Canada. I'm not saying that people were mean to me, but I had homesick sometimes, especially in England. I had horrible homesick. In Canada, I knew what to expect, so my homesick was not as bad, but my husband was suffering from big time homesick until we went back to Poland, and somehow it cured him. And when I went back to Poland after 2 years in England, it cured me. So I know anyone who is moving, be prepared to go back and relax. Yeah, if you have money for real estate, but it will be a battle, as I said, and you will have to protect your own family, your people, yourself, because not everywhere Americans are very welcome, so that's another problem. And Violetta, do you see any earthquake in Philippines? Marta is asking. Yes, and I see as well in Hawaii and Haiti. Yes, there will be. I'm worried more about Haiti and Hawaii than Philippines. too many and it will be confusing, so I'm just saying that. Okay, and Ellen is with the mask doing experiments in Salvador prison. No, I didn't see that, so I'm not going to make up. I would like to pray for anyone who needs help, physical, emotional, and for Brooke, because I know she is such a good daughter and she's worried about her mother right now and she will be supporting her. So I don't even know if she will have time for writing those. I was completely lost when I lost my son Leszek at the beginning of the year. So I understand that she might not be able to think about us. And it's okay. I will write her that. Don't worry about us. We can survive without timestamps. I love you guys. Be good to yourself and to the others, and love and blessing to everyone who needs that. See you Monday at 11 Mountain Time. I will be with Cheryl and we will announce who is the lucky person. Thank you.